No,
Stand up.
pick me up. I cannot give you recognition. I'm constrained by the United States Constitution of 1789.
Hey guys, Cody Patton coming to you live from a different location as usual. Today we're actually at one of my friends' coffee shops, some of my favorite coffee, Hyde Coffee, over in Bentonville. They have other locations across the state. Definitely check them out if you're in Arkansas, especially in the Northwest Arkansas area. Today I've got a video that more sovereign citizen nation type videos, and as we continue on this channel, you're going to really notice that I have a theme where I kind of like to share videos of sovereign citizens, just because I've dealt with them and I know some of the things they say. And one of these days, I swear I'm going to get some on camera from my personal recordings that's going to blow your mind. But some of the rules and laws that they abide by and believe are accurate, which none are, to be honest, but they just make for good content. They make for interesting conversations and interesting videos, just like the one you're about to see today. So dive in, take a look, and let's talk about it afterwards.
Henry T. Eldon. Henry T. Eldon. Henry T. Eldon.
I'm a witness, okay? Okay, what I'm saying is, he is present, and he's chosen not to step up there. He's asking not for an appointed lawyer. He doesn't need an attorney.
So you're acting in the capacity of
I'm not
lawyer?
acting. I'm a witness. This is an American national.
The court reporter has to be established before
Yes.
anything can proceed.
Well, okay, well, get up in your seat now, and we will wait for that. We have some preliminary thing.
We're all waiting for the court reporter to be.
Do it now. All right, this is State versus Henry T. Eldon Jr. Mr. Eldon, I need to have a seat at the defendant's table.
For the record, I'm
Shut
a
up and
witness.
sit down. You sit down and not say another word. Would you get Mr. Eldon? Can you show me where the seat is, please?
May I have permissions?
You may have a seat right there. You may have a seat right there. You are going to be held in contempt.
All right, Mr. Eldon, will you stand up for me, please? Turn around, place your hands behind your back, if you would.
And who are you? And do you have a warrant, a
I
signed
do not
warrant?
have a warrant. I've just been made aware by the judge that he wants me to take you into custody for obstructing judicial process, okay?
Have a seat. Two. Have a seat, please.
I would like to speak, and I have information to present. I don't know how I'm instructing.
Last warning.
You won't comply
Get in the
with what he's
seat.
asking.
I would like to see your oath of office. I'd like to see your letter accepting and acknowledging your office. And I would like to see the same for the prosecuting attorney, and to know the names of everyone in this room. I need that before I understand what's going on, sir.
So the answer, and I will answer for him, is not guilty. Okay?
I haven't made any plea, nor should you make
All
any
right.
plea. I don't accept that. I
Okay.
don't accept
I don't care
anything that's
whether
happened
you
today.
accept it or not,
I did
Mr.
not
Eldon.
in your own
You may
position.
escort him out.
Mr. Catellia has been charged with 2 misdemeanor offenses, which we'll be trying today.
I must object. I am not the name that he is referring to. I am the living man. The name that Mr. Riley refers to, ma'am, is held by the state in all capital letters and is identified by the state on the state's driver's license, ma'am. I am not the all capital fiction. I am the living man whose mark is that of life.
Mr. Talbot, you are not to interrupt Mr. Riley again.
Who can tell the living man in a commercial event such as this,
Sir?
who has the right to tell the living man when he can speak and when he cannot speak, what sounds he can make and what sounds he cannot make?
You understand?
He is addressing British law, ma'am. He is a minister on behalf of Great Britain.
I'm going to hold you with contempt if you continue to disrupt this.
Ma'am, why? Please give me an honorable answer. Is a British recognized esquire asking questions in an American courtroom? Why is title of nobility applied behind this gentleman's name that is recognized as being banned from our country in the 1789 Constitution? Is nobody going to stand for our Constitution?
Mr. Talbot, you'll be taken to a jury room where you may watch the proceedings. I have reminded you twice now.
I give you recognition.
Well, please stand up.
Huh?
Stand up.
No,
Stand up.
pick me up. I cannot give you recognition. I'm constrained by the United States Constitution of 1789. Sir, you're a Bozeman native. What are you doing back in a British recognition? Should be ashamed of yourself.
Waive my rights, period, anyways. My rights are inalienable, sir.
Mr. Crane, it's my understanding that you wish to change your plea.
I've already told you that I'm willing to accept responsibility for all these charges. So that is what I'm telling you right now.
You're giving up your right to a jury trial where you'll be represented by a lawyer. Do you understand that?
I understand that, but I don't agree with that.
You're giving up your right to cross-examine or question any witness the state called. Do you understand
I
that?
understand that, but I don't agree with that.
Do you understand that if you plead guilty, you're giving up constitutional rights?
Which U.S. are we talking? Are we talking about the federal constitution of the District of Columbia, that U.S. Constitution, or are we talking about the states of the Union common law constitution? I asked you again, are we working under admiralty law, under statutory jurisdiction? Let the record show that Mr. Crane is a sovereign man born in the states of the human rights. If you're calling me a person or a domicile or an agent in the District of Columbia, sure, you can take away my rights, but I am neither of those.
It's a choice to trial or a choice for me to accept your plea. Given that choice, which would you prefer?
the choice to accept the plea only under my conditions. I'm not going to sign a contract that's going to send me to prison, not voluntarily. Are you saying that you have the authority to force me, a sovereign American man, that's going to send me to prison? Because this is what this comes down to at the end of the day.
Yes.
Wow, okay. Thank you. That's all I wanted to hear.
There are currently 3 separate warrants for your arrest for failing to appear, but you're here now. Mr. Perdue, you got another ticket for driving with a suspended license. Second offense, that's a misdemeanor punishable by up to a year in jail and a fine of up to $1,000. You're also charged with speeding. I'm assuming you're going to plead not guilty to both of those?
No, of course not. I'm innocent, and my name is not Mr. Perdue, so I would appreciate if you didn't call me Mr. Perdue.
Yeah, you're from some alternate universe where you don't have to obey the laws of
No,
the
you don't
state.
respect the law, sir. Your commercial mercenaries continue to pull me over, and they won't leave me alone.
Well, stop driving. At least stay out
I
of
don't
the
drive. I travel.
All right, traveling is one thing, driving is another. You can travel all you want.
They won't let me travel on my own land. You're violating the law, and you know it.
Well, one of us is. I'm just telling you, if you continue to keep driving on some cockamamie
I don't
thing,
drive.
you're behind the wheel of a car, give me this BS about traveling versus driving. I'm just telling you right now, you heard it here. If you drive again in St. Joseph County and you get another ticket, I'm going to set a very high bond. You can sit in jail for 28 days until we sort this out.
So any judge who does not comply with this oath of office to the Constitution of the United States...
All right, I'm going to mute your microphone. I don't want to hear this crazy, nonsensical thing. Scheduled a pretrial conference and you didn't show up. And there are currently 3 separate warrants for your arrest for failing to appear.
I think I was unaware.
We sent that to the address that you gave us. And if you're representing yourself, you need to act like you're representing yourself. We sent you duly notice to your address.
I don't live there anymore, and I can't represent myself. I am myself.
All right, well, you didn't tell me where you lived. You didn't show up for a pretrial while we prepare for this. And now you come rolling in with a hat on.
It's my religious headdress. I'm a Moorish American national.
Yes, I recall. Do you have something you wish to present?
Well, I mailed in an affidavit to you. So this is also my legal notice for my lawful name change. Because I put it on the record that I'm a Moorish American national and I'm not a U.S. citizen, excuse me. I'm a man of the land. I'm native to the land. So a lot of these rules that the state of Michigan is creating is not applicable to me.
I want you to take Mr. Perdue into custody. We're going to execute the 3 bench warrants that are currently offered his arrest for contempt. We'll take him to jail and we'll make an arrangement later to discuss it.
Are you arresting me right now?
Mr. Perdue, you're going to jail, St. Joe County Jail, here in St. Joe County, and I'm going to hold on to you in lieu of 3 $1,000 bonds until we can review your contempt and the other things we need to deal with. But if you're going to represent yourself, you need to do it right. You don't just come in and say, I'm my own country, I'm going to do what I want. So you're going to jail.
All right, ma'am, please unmute yourself. State your name for the record, please.
Islam, I self-law am master and proper persona, sojourner, or heritage of the land.
Ma'am, I said state your name. I didn't.
I will state for this X-rail.
Ma'am, listen, let me say this to you.
This trade name, no, this trade name.
If you didn't come to court to participate in court, please don't come back to my courtroom. So I've muted you, so therefore we can't even hear what you're saying. If I believed that a person, that an entity, I promise you, I would not get up out of my bed. I would not take a time off of work. I would not stop anything that I was doing for that day. So if you believe, Ms. Sealy, from the bottom of your heart, that I nor this court has any jurisdiction over you, ma'am, don't come. You don't come. I would not stop anything that I was doing for that day. Apparently, you all don't believe that you're citizens. I don't really care what you believe. If you want to state your name for the record, then you can state your name for the record. If you're going to say all of that other stuff to me that I don't have jurisdiction, then I'm going to go ahead and move on to another case. Ma'am, please state your name for the record.
Juanita Ayana Davis Sealy.
Thank you, Ms. Sealy. How are we proceeding?
Innocent.
The court is going to enter a not guilty plea on behalf of Ms. Sealy. I will set this matter for a pretrial conference. Anything further, Ms. Sealy?
Well, I would like to say something, but I see that I'm gonna just keep my peace.
All right, then you have a great day and stay safe.
I hope you guys enjoyed that video. It always makes me laugh. every time I watch it. I wanted to share with you, and this is a quick Google search, because I'm not an expert on sovereign citizens. I just deal with them on occasion in my job. But Google says a sovereign citizen is a member of a political movement of people who oppose taxation, question the legitimacy of government, and believe that they are not subject to the law. Sovereign citizens may not respect cops' authority. And I think in the future we're going to see more videos where just interactions with the police that turn deadly sometimes. And it's just an interesting group of individuals. Again, I serve several of them here in Arkansas. It's always a good time, and it's a little sketchy, especially when you're going back way out into the country, and there's clearly marked signs, and they're very quick to approach you and ask you questions and then explain to you why what you're doing is not legal. And one of these days I'm gonna get it on film. That's my goal. But hey guys, I have a question for you. If you'll drop me down in the comments below, what do you think about sovereign citizens? What do you think attracts people to their ideals, their theology? Let me know in the comments below, and let's get this chat going. Again guys, as always, stay alive and stay vigilant. We'll catch you next time from another location. Have a good day.